Hello, today we have Maria Zannes, President and CEO of bioAffinity. bioAffinity Technologies trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker BIAF. Maria, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Same here, Maria. Lung cancer is a leading cause of cancer-related deaths worldwide. How does your flagship product, CyPath Lung, address the challenges of early detection, and what makes it a game changer?
Well, it's a very good question. Lung cancer, as you said, is the leading cause of cancer deaths worldwide, and particularly in the United States because it's caught, unfortunately, at late stage. And what CyPath Lung does, our test, is to detect at an earlier stage when you can have better treatment. Groundbreaking nature of it is twofold. One, it's a non-invasive test. So it's a test that people can collect their sample at home and then ship to the lab. And then it is also uses AI. So it's a very standardized test that's able to look at whether someone has a malignancy in the lung or does not.
Now, CyPath Lung was initially piloted in Texas. It's now expanding, Maria. Elaborate, please, on that expansion strategy, especially what can we expect in the next 12 to 18 months?
Well, you're right. We started in Texas. We decided to see in our own backyard how well we do. We did extremely well. Of course, Texas is a big backyard. So we were very pleased to see the adoption and the test and how well month after month, we were able to increase sales and adoption of the test. We recently were awarded listing on the federal supply schedule, which allows us to sell to more than 1,300 different healthcare facilities for the U.S. military and the Veterans Administration. So I think you will see us expanding into that national market and then into strategic markets as well next year.
Speaking of government, Maria, the Department of Defense has already purchased CyPath Lung for observational studies. What potential opportunities would this partnership open up?
We see continued expansion of our work with the Department of Defense, including the Veterans Administration and the military hospitals. Not only for research, as you mentioned, we do have a pivotal trial coming up next year for CyPath Lung, going after a larger trial of 2,000 or more patients. Our national principal investigator will be Dr. Michael Morris of pulmonology at Brooke Army Medical Hospital, which is the largest military hospital in the nation. So we look at expansion, both from a research standpoint to look at moving CyPath Lung into more screening modality. And we also look at them as partners as we move forward for CyPath Lung as a test, as it is now, used for people who have pulmonary nodules and moving forward.
Turning now to the leadership of your great company, Maria, and I just wanted to point out, your company has 35% insider ownership, a very good number, indicating strong belief by the leaders in the future of your company. Introduce us to the whole team.
We have a very strong team of not only experienced individuals, but those who have taken to market tests like CyPath Lung. Our chairman of the board, Steve Girgenti, was the founder and developer and indeed the head of what became Ogilvy Health, which was the largest health marketing company in the world. And so Steve is very much involved, but our other board members are equally experienced. Our finance chair, for example, Stuart Diamond, is the CFO of Group M, which is a $50 billion company. So we have strong financial leadership. Talking about financial leadership, we have our CFO, Mike Edwards, just joined us. He had been very much involved with the company through its IPO. So I'm very happy to have Mike Edwards back, who has a strong background with public companies. And of course, we have a strong science team headed now by Bill Bauta, who comes out of Ilex, Genzyme, J&J, very much focused on bringing new tests to market. And while we're on the topic, we have a great science team that is looking at additional tests. So it will not be just CyPath Lung we bring to market. We're looking at tests for COPD, for example, which is equally large as lung cancer as a pulmonary disease needing help in early diagnosis.
All right, Maria, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Give us the essential value proposition. Why should investors take an interest in bioAffinity right now?
First and foremost, we have an excellent management team, we have an excellent science team, we have a very strong clinical team here at Precision Pathology, which is our subsidiary and laboratory. But I also believe we have a very strong future. You've seen continued and significant growth over this year with CyPath Lung, and also with the overall lab, the consolidated company itself we're projecting to meet our very strong forecast for this year. And I think in addition to the strong team, the strong management, the strong, bright future, we also are bringing new things to market. So this is an innovative team that is not going to stand still. It's going to keep moving.
Maria, it's a great story, very inspiring. Thank you for sharing it with us today.
Thank you very much. I very much enjoyed it.